Yes. Okay. Good morning, second graders. How are you? Today we are going to have math class. We're going to revise subtracting with 3-digit numbers. You remember subtracting. Subtracting is um, um, when we subtract, we need to take off away, so the answer will be less. It's the opposite of adding. Subtracting is the opposite of adding, and minus is the sign that we use when we want to subtract, right? Minus is the sign that we use when we want to subtract. So today we are going to subtract 3-digit numbers. After completing this lesson, the student will be able to subtract 3 or more to 2-digit numbers using paper and pencil method. Okay. Okay. So here's an example. A diver is 341 feet below the surface of the water. Okay, a diver is 341 feet below the surface of the water. A treasure box is directly below him at a depth of 500 what? Let me see, 532? Wait, I need to see that. 530. Wait a minute, I can't see the screen. Hold on. 532, yes, feet. How far above the treasure box is the diver? Now, there's a diver who went below the surface of the water to find something. He went to the depth of 341 feet, okay? Now, he went to get the treasure that is 532 feet below the surface of the water. Now, how far above the treasure box is the diver? It means how much more feet he needs to go down until he gets the treasure. Now, in this problem, I need to subtract. What numbers I am going to subtract? What number I am going to subtract? What of what? Who wants to tell me? Who can tell me the problem to find how far above the treasure box is the diver? Who can give me the subtraction problem? Zena? Yes. What is the subtraction problem, yeah, Zena?
We need to know like how much has to go down so he can find the treasure.
Okay, can you tell me what numbers do I need to subtract? What out of what? Should I subtract 341 minus 532 or 532 minus 341?
532.
Excellent, excellent. Always we take the greater number first and we subtract the smaller number from it. Because can we subtract a greater number from a smaller number? That won't work. Thank you, Zena. It won't work. So we need to subtract the smaller number from the greater number. So the subtraction problem is going to be 532 minus, that's not, 532 minus 341. Okay. Now, when I want to subtract, remember to put the minus sign, and we have to put the equals. Now, subtract 2 minus 1, 2, minus 1, 2, minus 1 equals 1. Yes. 3 minus 4. Is it more on the top or more on the floor? Do you remember that? It is more on the floor. So, go next door. Get 10 more, 1 more. So now I have 13 minus 4. Can I do it? 13 minus 4? I can't subtract 3 minus 4, but I can subtract 13 minus 4. There are 2 ways. Do you have 13 fingers? Do you have 13 fingers? Oh, you're not going to use the calculator, Jawad. We're not going to use the calculator. Okay, 13. We don't have 13 fingers. So what would we do? We are going to count from the smaller number to the greater number. So throw the 4 away and count on to 13. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What number did you get? 9. Yes, excellent, Lamar Zena. Thank you. So the answer is 9. And do not forget that we took 1 10 from the 5. So the 5 turned to 4. It's not 5 anymore. Now I need to subtract 4 minus 3 equals 1. So what is the answer? Who can read the answer? Who can read this number for me? Taimur, can you read this number, please?
191.
Excellent. It is 191. So the answer is 191. Okay. Noor, you put your hand up? Yes, Noor. Yes, Noor. You wanted to say something? Or just you wanted to answer?
I want to answer.
It's okay. You will answer. Don't worry. Inshallah. Okay. Now here we have another subtraction sentence problem. Who can read it for me? Another subtraction. Raise your hand using Zoom, please. Using Zoom. Yes, Noor. Can you read the subtraction sentence?
726 minus 238.
Excellent, Yanur. Very good. Now, guys, second graders, when I want to subtract, what do I start subtracting with? Do I start subtracting tens, hundreds, or ones? When I want to subtract, hands up. Yes, yeah. Jawad, tell me, when I want to subtract, what numbers in this problem, what numbers do you need to subtract first?
The ones.
The ones, excellent, ya Jawad, batal, which are 6. What are
Minus 8.
Excellent, ya Jawad, very well, thank you. So first, I need to subtract 6 minus 8. Remember, we said that when we subtract, we always have to ask ourselves a question. Who can tell me what question do you need to ask yourself before you start subtracting? Who wants to answer? Lamar.
More on the top or more on the floor?
Excellent, ya Lamar. We need to ask ourselves, is it more on the top or more on the floor? Put your hands up using Zoom, okay? You can't, ya Alina, use Zoom to put your hand up? Yes, your hand is up. Now, yes, Alina. Is it more on the top or more on the floor? Yes, Alina.
More on the floor.
Excellent.
Go next
More
door.
on the floor because 8 is more than 6. So it is more on the floor. Alina, when it's more on the floor, what do we do?
Go next door. Take 10 more.
Excellent. We go next door, get 10 more. So now 8 is more than 6. It's more on the floor. We go next door, we get 10 more. Okay. So the 6 became what? 16. Now I need to subtract 16 minus 8. Do we have 16 fingers? No, we don't. We have only 10. So the best way to subtract is to count from 8 to 16. You throw the 8 away and count up to 16. Who can do that for me? 16 minus 8. Tanin, can you do it?
Yes.
Yalla ya Tanin. Throw 8 away. 8,
Yes.
9, 10, 11,
10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
How many fingers you got?
8 fingers.
Excellent, ya Tanin. Batale. So the answer is 8. 16 minus 8 equals 8. Now, don't forget that we took 1 10 from the 10th place. So the 2 turned to 1. Now we move to subtracting what? Hundreds or tens? What do we need to subtract now? Who wants to tell me? Somebody who has not answered yet. Hands up. Now what place do we need to subtract? I have same names. Come on, put your hands up. Adam, you're here? Adam, are you there? Adam, yes, Adam. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Hello, Adam. Can we subtract 1 minus 3?
What?
Can we subtract 1 minus 3? Now, when we want to subtract, we ask ourselves a question. Is it more on the top or more on the floor? So, 1 minus 3. Yeah, Adam. Is it more on the top or more on the floor?
More on the floor.
What do we do?
Go on next door. Get 10 more.
Yes. So the 1 will be what? The 1 will
11.
be 11 and the 7 will be 6 because we took 1 away from it, right? Thank you, yeah, Adam. Excellent. Now I need to subtract 11 minus 3. Who can give me the answer? 11 minus 3. Hands up using Zoom. Who has come? Dana, I'm happy you're here. Malak, Manar, Marah, good morning. Masa, Zena, who else is here? Zena, turn your camera on, please. Manar, turn your camera on, please. Okay. Yeah, who wants to tell me? Somebody who has not answered. Come on. 11 minus 3, come on. So we will throw the 3 away. Marah, can you answer? Please.
Yes.
11 minus 3, what is the answer?
11 minus 3.
Yes? We don't have 11 fingers, right? So what should we do? We will throw the 3 away and count up till 11. So
7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many fingers you've gotten?
7.
Come on, let's count again. Throw 3 away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many fingers, Marah?
8.
Yes, excellent. So 11 minus 3 equals, yalla, come on, equals 8. Okay, now we will move to subtract hundreds. So now in the hundreds, we have what minus what? In the hundreds, what do we need to subtract? Who wants to tell me? In the hundreds, what do we need to subtract? Dana, wake up. What do we need to subtract? Zena, hello. How are you? Yellow, tell me. 6 minus 2 equals what?
4.
Excellent, yeah, Zena, بطلة. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Who can read the answer for me? Who can read the answer? Malak, Manar, Yasmina, Manar, Lamar. Why your camera's off, ya Lamar? You need to turn it on, please. Thank you. Yes, Masa. Can you read the answer? What is this number?
488.
Excellent, ya Masa. Very well. بطلة. It is 488. Excellent. Now, when we subtract, remember that the answer has to be less than the number we subtracted from. So we subtracted 726 minus 238. The answer is 488. 488, is it less than 726? Zaina, turn on your camera, please. Yes, 726 is more than 488. So probably we subtracted correctly. We have to get a number that is less. Okay? صحتان for those who are having their breakfast now. صحة. Okay. Now we need to subtract. Who can read this subtraction problem? Who can read the subtraction problem for us? Hands up. Through Zoom. عيسى وينك? Do you want to answer? يا عيسى. Are you there? Okay, يلا يا عيسى. Can you read this subtraction sentence for us, please?
7 minus 1, 6.
No.
6 minus.
Aisa, stop. We are reading the subtraction problem. We are not subtracting each number by itself. And we always start by 1. I want you to read the first number on the top. What is the first number at the top of the problem? What is the first number? 768, ya Isa, okay? It is 768. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, Habibi. Who can read the second number? Who can read the whole multiplication sentence again? Hands up. Hands up, hands up. Come on. Hello. Are you sleeping, Adam? Wake up. Okay, so someone, oh my God, only those who answered are putting their hands up. Okay, Taimur, yalla, read it for us, please.
768 minus 123.
Excellent, yeah, Taimur, excellent. 768 minus 123. Now, we start subtracting what first? What do we start? What should we start subtracting? What minus what? Yalla ya Noor. What minus what?
8 minus 3.
Excellent. 8 minus 3. Can you tell me, is it more on the top or more on the floor?
More on the top.
Excellent. So do we need to go next door?
No.
What do we need to do?
More on the top. No need to stop.
Excellent, Yani. Can you give me the answer? 8 minus 3?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5.
Excellent, Yanur Botale. So the answer is 5. 8 minus 3. It's more on the top. No need to stop. We can easily subtract 8 minus 3. It equals 5. Now, what do we need to subtract? Yes. You need to put your hands up using Zoom. Yeah, Adam, not your real finger, because sometimes I can't see your pictures. So you need to use Zoom to put your hands up. Okay, who's putting their hands up? Someone who has not answered so far. Walid, good morning. Hi, you're here? Yalla ya Walid, tell me. Now, what do we need to subtract? What minus what?
6 minus 2.
Excellent. 6 minus 2. Can you tell me if it's more on the top or more on the floor?
More on the top.
More on the top. When it's more on the top, yeah, Walid, what do we do?
No need to stop.
No need to stop. So can you subtract 6 minus 2?
4.
Excellent, ya Walid Batal. Thank you. 6 minus 2 equals 4. We did not need to go next door or anything because the number on the top is more. Now, the last one, we go to subtract the hundreds, right? We will go to subtract the hundreds. What do we need to subtract? What numbers do we need to subtract now? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Adam, yalla Adam.
The hundreds.
Yeah, well, now, thanks, Adam. Jawad, can you tell me what do we need to subtract? What minus what?
7 minus 1 equals 6.
Excellent, ya Jawad, Batal. 7 minus 1 equals 6. Very good. 7 minus 1 equals 6. Very good. So the answer, who can read the number? that we got. Who can read this number? Come on, who's this? Who's this? Zena, I can't see your face. I barely see your hair. Okay. Dana, yes, can you read the number? Yeah, yes.
645.
Excellent. It is 645. 645. Yes. So now we look at the first number, which is 768, and look at the answer, which is 654. Is it less? The answer is less? Yes. And when the answer is less, then I did correctly. I subtracted correctly. The answer has to be less than the number I subtracted from. Okay. Who can read this subtraction sentence? Hi, who's this? Hello, good morning. Rahaf? You're Rahaf? Rahaf Khalid. Is that you?
Yes.
Good morning. Can you, Ya Rahaf, read this subtraction problem for us? Yes, Rahaf, can you read it? Shall I ask someone else? It's okay, Rahaf. I will ask someone else. Who can read this? Yasmina, can you read it for us, please? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Yasmina, can you read this subtraction sentence, please?
Yes. 992 minus 487.
Excellent, يا ياسمينة بطلة. It's 992 minus 487. Now the answer has to be less than what? The answer has to be less than 992 or it must be less than 487? The answer has to be less than what? Okay, Noor, tell me the answer has to be less than which number?
Less than 992.
Excellent, ya Noor. Yes, the answer has to be less than the first number, the number that I subtracted from. It has to be less than 992. Okay, now we will start to subtract. Now, what numbers are we going to subtract first? What place? What place do we need to subtract first? Yes, those who are raising their hands. Thank you for raising your hands. Adam, Lamar, Walid. Hello, Ya Salim. Do you want to answer? Yalla, Ya Salim. Now, what is the first place that I need to subtract with first? We should subtract first ones or tens or hundreds. Salim? Salim? Is that you, Salim Haboob? Is that you? I think your mic is not working. Your mic is not working. I'm sorry. Try to use something else. Take up the speakers and the headset and use the computer. Now you can talk, Salim? Yes, yalla, tell me. Do we start subtracting ones, tens, or hundreds first? Yes, Salim? Hello? Okay, yes, Salim. I'll try to. Oh my God, Masa, Zena, Farah, Malak. Do you want to answer, ya Malak? Do we start subtracting ones, tens, or hundreds? Come on, I told you that.
Ones.
What?
We start subtracting ones first.
Excellent, excellent, ya Malak. Very good. We always start subtracting by ones. And what are the ones here? What are the ones here? Yalla ya somebody. anybody? يلا يا لمار. What are the ones here? يلا يا لمار.
The ones are 2 minus 7.
Excellent, يا لمار. Now, when I want to subtract 2 minus 7, what should I ask myself? What should I ask myself? Somebody else, يا لمار, I'm sorry. يلا, come on, put your hands up. يلا يا ماسا.
2 minus 7 is...
Is it more on the top or more on the floor?
more on the floor.
Yes, when it's more on the floor, ya Masa, what do we do?
We...
Yes, more on the floor, go. Next door, get 10 more, right? So the 2 is going to go to the 9, take a 10 from it. So the 2 will be 12 and the 9 will be 8. Now I subtract. I don't have 12 fingers. So what I'm going to do is to throw the 7 away and count to 12. So 7 away, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many fingers I've got in? I've got in 5 fingers. So the answer is 5. Now, 8 minus 8. More on the top, more on the floor, or numbers are the same, ya Adam?
Numbers are the same.
Yes, and when numbers are the same, what do we do?
Nothing.
Numbers are the same.
0 is the game.
Excellent, ya Adam. 0 is the game. So the answer is 0. 8 minus 8 equals 0. Now, 9 minus 4. More on the top or more on the floor? Okay, those who are, I will just ask those who are putting their hands up, okay? Yalla ya Zena. Using Zoom, ya Zena, the other Zena, you need to use Zoom to put your hand up, okay? Yalla ya Zena, shhada? Yes. 9 minus 4, more on the top or more on the floor?
More on the top.
So?
No need to stop.
Excellent, no need to stop. Can you subtract 9 minus 4?
9 minus 4 equals 5.
Excellent, ya Zena, بطلة. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Who can read the whole answer for me? The other Zena. Yalla ya Zena. Can you read the answer?
550.
Excellent. It is 500 what? 500 what, ya Zena?
515.
No, it's not 515. 505 because we have 0 in the middle. It's 505. 505. Okay. Guys, now, because you know this is the last class of us today. Yeah, it is the last class. Do you know why it's the last class? Because khalas, summer break is over so soon. You're coming back to school next week. You are going to come back to school next week. You know that? You should be really excited. Did you get the bags? Did you get stuff for school? Yes. Who is really excited? I will let you unmute yourselves. Who is really excited to go back to school?
Me. Me. Me.
I'm
really
go back.
excited. Me. Teacher.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher. I did not.
What?
I did not bring things to school.
It's okay. It's okay. Actually, you can use last year's stuff. Do you know why?
I know.
Because we haven't used them. Sah?
Teacher. Teacher.
Not used the bags last year a lot, Sah? Just for
Teacher.
they're still new, right?
Teacher.
Yes, Noor.
I finished all the booklet for math.
Awesome. Awesome. You are awesome. Did you
Teacher. And the English.
Hey, Adam, wait. Who finished the booklet?
Me and the English. Math and English.
I make math and English and Arabic.
Great, ya Noor. بطلة. Very good.
Clear.
Now, to say something? Yes. What, Adam?
مو جماله أنا أحكي بالعربي لما بحكي بالإنجليش.
That's the English, Adam. You can't speak English anymore. You forgot it?
No.
يا جماعة. Okay, خلاص, we will go back to school, back to the class with our friends,
If no.
teachers, learn again. Okay.
If no. If no. What do you do? What do you do?
Now, what class are you coming to next year? You're gonna be what? Actually, after a week. You know? Yes, you're gonna be third grade, but you will come to visit us, right?
Teacher.
Yes.
I don't know. Teaching 3 grade or not?
Yes. Are you coming to visit us? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We would love to see you, everyone. We missed you so.
What do you teach in 3
I
grade?
don't know. Wait and see. You will see. When you come to school, you'll see who are your teacher. Okay.
Teacher.
I enjoyed being with you today. I enjoyed you so much, and I'm sure that I'm gonna see you all soon, right?
I see you now. Teacher, I will miss you.
I miss you, Allah. I miss you so much. Okay.
Teacher.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, I miss you.
I miss you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Enjoy the last
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.